It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone looks like this?
Dude, why?
How could you? It's okay, people. I've trained for this.
It's not complicated. New in its condition.
Punt unit was slow to respond. He got a great jump. The running into is only a 5-yard penalty, so Marietta has to punt again. And Parrott puts it down at the 23 for Caden High. Good punt coverage by the Blue Devils. Grayson will start again on offense around the 30. Here's a look at the team resume for the Grayson Rams. 10-4 in a quote-unquote rebuilding year, if you will, for them. They got to the state semifinals, beaten by the state champions Collins Hill. 10+ wins in the last 8 seasons, 10 region titles, 3 state championships for the Rams, coming in 2011 under Mickey Kahn, 2016 under Jeff Herron, and 2020 under Adam Carter. Beat Walton, Roswell, and Collins Hill in their 3 state championship games.
The Robert Kendici game.
That was the 2011 game when they beat Walton, shut them out 24-0. Rocky Hidalgo was the coach of the Raiders at the time, now at Glenn Academy. 2016, the Roswell game was the game where Malik Willis threw a touchdown pass on the final play of regulation to send it to overtime, and the Rams ended up winning that game in OT 23-20.
Coach Carter coaching the freshman right there pretty hard.
The Collins Hill game was that was Travis Hunter and Sam Horn in their junior years.
Yes, it was.
And Jake Garcia in his senior year.
In his 5th game, 6th game. That was crazy. What a crazy year, man.
It was.
I tell people all the time, though, what a decision by Dr. Hines and that staff at Georgia High School to find a way to have a season.
But how about the recent 3rd and 4 coming up here, talking about Jake Garcia. Of course, he started his season in 2020 at Valdosta, was ruled ineligible. The Wildcats just had a great player ruled ineligible, Gabe Harris, who's gone to IMG.
Enrolled in IMG yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oof. Pass thrown.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody.
New Ultra Soft is now even softer, so you'll want more. But it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Taylor gets it out of there. And ball bounces up and down and goes backwards, and Grayson will down it at the 33.
Tuck this away, Matt, but twice Marietta has come after a punt. So that's something they're going to try to steal some points.
They're going to need to.
Steal a possession.
How crazy is this game? It's 8-0. It feels like Grayson has totally dominated, which they have, but it's only 8-0.
That's right.
Well, they've dominated in that Marietta just can't do anything.
Field position.
They just can't do anything right now against this Grayson defense. Now, maybe something's going to change there, but right now, you know, Grayson's in control, but it's only an 8-0 game, which means, hey, Packers and the 49ers in the playoffs last year, right?
Yes.
Hang around, get a block punt, escape with an upset win.
Just get there. Get this thing to the 4th and see what happens.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. McCravey being chased. He gets away from one and not another. Quarterback sack way back at the 11-yard line. Gabe Buck, the Sam backer, with the QBS.
Yep, got to get rid of that right there. But again, listen, he's under a lot of pressure right here.
He is.
Defensive pressure, and this Grayson front seven is fast.
2nd and 29. Complete a pass, just not a whole lot of room to run with it. Isaiah Sanders with his 2nd catch. Knocks a little bit off that 2nd and 29. Now it's 3rd and 25.
Brings up 3rd down for Marietta.
I feel like I was just at Johns Creek Wednesday. We're in game 11.
Things have blurred up on you. Caught a lot of games. 3rd and 25.
Yeah,
McCravey, another sack back at the 6-yard line, and that's Jalen Smith. Marietta going in reverse.
Yep, coming after him right now.
Timeout.
Immediate pressure though. They bring a blitz.
First
Nobody
charge,
picks him up.
timeout of the half.
Guy in your face. As soon as he turns around.
Let's look at the team schedules here presented by Zaxby's. Here's what's coming up for the Grayson Rams. Look, they have to go out of state to fill out a 10-game regular season schedule.
Yeah.
That's Eagles Landing, not Elka, that they're playing next week. Then Fort Dorchester and Spartanburg, South Carolina, back-to-back on the road. And then they go to Lowndes, which is like 4 hours away.
Yeah, come off fall break, get a week, then you go to Lowndes.
Region schedule starts up with that Newton game. That's their region opener. And then you've got Brookwood, Archer, and Parkview back to close out the season. That Parkview game,
man, I'm gonna
a
tell you
Brookwood
now.
game.
I got a Parkview Grayson story. Parkview, I'll tell after this play.
Meantime, Marietta with the losses here on this set of downs is down to 27 yards of total offense on 19 plays. Parrott off the side of his foot, going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it.
That's going to drive Coach Morgan absolutely nuts right there.
And they're going to spot it at the 23-yard line.
Our good friend Eric Godfrey at Parkview brings Kaylee a Parkview sweatshirt Wednesday night. Kaylee likes it, doesn't wear it on air. She's standing beside Dave Hunter when she gets it. Thursday night, Dave Hunter brings her 2 Brookwood hoodies and said, let me tell you something, you're wearing those.
Well, let me just say, all the Parkview and Brookwood games I've called over the years, I've never gotten any swag from either one of those guys.
She's got a Parkview and a Brookwood, and I'm telling you right now, she loves her some Eric Godfrey, but there is a special place in her heart for Dave Hunter, so that Brookwood apparel will probably be worn.
J.D. Davis back out there on offense. Ball at the 20. Great opportunity here for Grayson to get points before halftime. In the meantime, that Marietta defense keeps coming up with plays as they stop Caden High right there. That was Devin Clark, the bandit safety. Clock is running.
Tired pass rush right there.
And caught for the touchdown.
Snagged.
Mason Humphrey, the 3-star wide receiver, jumps up and makes a play, and it's 14-0.
Yeah, man, they gave him plenty of time right here. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003.
Yeah, McCravey and Davis aren't living in the same worlds right now.
No, 1,003. McCravey has 3 guys hanging on him. Clean pocket, delivers high points of ball. Great catch by Humphrey.
They're going to line up and go for the single point right here. Paul Duncan taking this PAT for the Rams. Oh, nearly blocked. I don't know how they didn't block it. He was standing right in front of the kicker, and somehow the ball got through anyway. 15-0 now, Grayson. Following the 15-yard touchdown pass.
Look at that. Oh,
to
man.
Mason Humphrey.
He ran by it.
Got to lay out.
He didn't. He
got to make your body as wide as possible, as big as possible in front of that
That's
kick.
what the coach is saying. You got to lay out. He kind of curled. Hey, I feel you, man.
Hey, no one wants to get hit by a line drive kick.
Hey, he was totally exposed if he stretches like that, coach.
So 15-0. Grayson capitalizes on the shank punt by the freshman kicker for Marietta.
So coach is teaching him. Look at Coach Carter. He's mad about the bust on the block there, but coach is trying to tell him come at an angle and don't run by him. You want to dive in front of the kicker's leg.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on Coach Carter's bad side. He gets in that weight room with him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He coaches him hard, man. Coaches him hard.
He was the defensive coordinator back in 2014 when Valdosta, or 2016, back when Valdosta won the state championship for Alan Rodemaker. Flags down.
Russell Bay, flag on play.
So awaiting the call here. Ball is spotted at the 22. The officials are conferring.
You know, we're talking about 7-8 on it.
Holding on the receiving team. 10 yards from the end of the run. First down.
There's a scenario, Matt. We could be in the playoffs and see a team like Grayson play Buford. You know what I mean? Like the potential games now with this.
Oh, yeah.
When you inject Buford into a super deep 7A in Georgia, and you start talking about some games down the line.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the brackets. I don't know whether that. I could envision a Grayson versus Buford State Championship.
Now I've looked at, and the coaches would kill me for even saying anything, but I kind of look at the brackets. You look potentially like Rome could play Langston in the semis. You know, if everybody's ones, and you know, I mean, it's just crazy to think about Buford in that spot.
Marietta just made their smartest decision of the first half and took a knee to get to the locker room.
Yep, got to regroup here.
Get in there and try to scheme something up. I mean, the defense has played hard, but they're working at a mismatch on the size and speed right now. They played tenaciously, but Grayson has a 15-0 lead at the end of 2 quarters. So we're going to step aside, get ready for the halftime show with Kaylee and Craig. So stick around for that from the bench.
SMART is sheet metal, air, rail, and transportation.
We fabricate and install HVAC systems, ductwork.
You can't just go to Home Depot and buy our product. You have to build our product.
If you can dream it, we can build it. That's our motto.
Our sheet metal workers are really proud of that work. They want to look back and go to a Falcons game with their family and point up to show what they did.
I need to try it first.
Tongue Torch. Zax sauce? Tongue Torch and Zax sauce? With Zaxby's chicken finger plate, the question is not will you sauce those hand-breaded fingers? The question is, can you get extra napkins? Endless sauce abilities, only at Zaxby's.
It doesn't matter if you sleep.
illegal use of hands, and proper training.
GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com has 14 different highly skilled trades with free training in our certified apprenticeship programs to train you the right way. Find your career at GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com.
The GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com Corky Kell Classic is sponsored by Score Atlanta, your source for Georgia high school sports. Coca-Cola, we are in the people business. Georgia's Rome, where the rivers meet and the mountains begin. The Governor's Office of Highway Safety. Seatbelts save lives. The Governor's Office of Highway Safety reminds you to buckle up before every trip. And by Oracy, driving software innovation one application at a time.
Hi, my name is Abby Fader. I'm a clinical neuropsychologist here at the Northside Hospital Concussion Institute, and I have specialty fellowship training in concussion evaluation and treatment. Probably the most common way that we see a concussion occurring in football is one of those hits from the side, kind of a blindside hit, in which an athlete doesn't see it coming. And then that mechanism, that blow to the head, causes the brain to move briefly in the skull. So when a concussion occurs, we can have a myriad of symptoms, both physical, headache, dizziness, more cognitive, feeling slowed down, emotional, and sleep-related. In the context of sports and our athletes, they're involved in school, they're involved in their sports and other extracurriculars. The concussion symptoms alone can affect their engagement in these activities, and then being out of this routine can cause symptoms of stress, anxiety, just feeling sad and left out. So our goal here as neuropsychologists is to give them a behavioral plan to stay as involved as possible in school and with their team. Prior to injury, we provide baseline cognitive impact testing, and then if somebody has sustained a concussion, we complete a multidisciplinary evaluation, including cognitive testing, vestibular ocular motor screening, some mood questionnaires, and then exertional testing, depending on the patient's presentation. From that information, we provide a diagnosis on whether or not an athlete has sustained a concussion, and then we can provide really tailored treatment recommendations to their specific symptoms that they're having. Northside Hospital Orthopedic Institute really provides an innovative model of care in that it houses multiple disciplines under one roof. So patients presenting for care will really benefit from providers that can provide consultation for one another to provide the best consultation for patients. Additionally, providers within the Northside Hospital Orthopedic Institute are practicing using the best evidence-based recommendations, meaning they're using the newest and best research to inform their clinical practices and treatment recommendations.
Welcome to the Sports Turf Halftime Show. I'm Kaylee Mansell with Randy Bill, the face of GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com. Randy, you've helped us put together and organize a lot of interviews over the course of the last week. Talk about what it was like watching them, and was there anybody that surprised you?
All of our guys and gals did a great job, and so they're not used to being on camera, but you know what, they did fantastic. I would say that from Skylar Worthy to Ginger Slack, they all just did so well. Nothing really stood out. They just did a great job.
You've been with us for 3 years now, Randy, so I'm going to ask the $1 million question. Are you coming back for year 4, or are you ditching out on us?
No, we're coming back. Absolutely. Looking forward to next year already.
Absolutely. We've asked you questions all week long, but I'm going to give you the mic, so give a shout out to anyone, anything. The floor is yours.
Well, I've got two. One, we want to give a special shout out to Graham David. He works with the IJ group and Score Atlanta and does a great job, helps us around through here. And also my wife, man, what a trooper is, hung in here every night of the Corky Kill and getting home late and then coming back the next day. So special thanks to her as well. Kaylee, I have a question for you. This year, what is your favorite moment of the Corky Kill Classic?
I've definitely had a lot of great moments, but I think any moment I get to spend with Dave Hunter is a special one. Earlier this week, a coach who I cannot name gave me a sweatshirt, and Dave Hunter the next day showed up, and he was like, no. He's like, you're not wearing that ugly color. He brought me one himself, and so, anytime I get to spend with Dave is a special time because I know he's a special person, and so,
Absolutely great.
All of you guys.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Y'all stay tuned for more from the GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com Corky Kill Classic.
Hurry in and see why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. Ram, built to serve. Now during the Ram, make this the summer event with 0% financing for 72 months. Get an average $13,375 in finance savings on the 2022 Ram 1500.
Come on! Saving at the pump can be a pain. Skip the pin pad and save. Pay from your phone. And with BP Me Rewards, you can instantly get 5 cents off every gallon. Every time.
Do you want to sell your home as is for cash in as little as 5 days? Meridian Trust is a must. Are you facing costly repairs, relocation, downsizing, inherited property, problem tenants, and need cash for your property with no hidden fees, commissions, or closing costs? Meridian Trust is a must. For a fast, easy, and safe way to sell your home, you guessed it, Meridian Trust is a must. Call now or visit us online at meridiantrust.com.
You want fries with that? You want fries with that?
Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like with your hot and crispy fries?
Wendy's hot and crispy fries. Guaranteed hot and crispy. Or we'll replace them. They're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Get to Wendy's and try them for yourself today.
Hurry in and see why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. Ram, built to serve. Now during the Ram, make this the summer event with 0% financing for 72 months. Get an average $13,375 in finance savings on the 2022 Ram 1500.
Welcome back to the Sports Turf Halftime Show. I'm Kaylee Mansell with Eric Richards, the National Director for the All-American Bowl. Eric, you're a man that's been all around the world. You've watched so much football, but something a lot of people might not know about. You got your start being in the Gwinnett football area. Tell me a little bit about that, and what's it been like watching these Gwinnett teams play today?
Well, I was involved with Gwinnett Football League for 27 years, Caleb, from a park director all the way up to GFL president, and so it's always a proud moment when the Gwinnett schools do good in this. You know, they've been in it since the inception with Dave Hunter and I.J. Rosenberg and Corey Kell came and did this thing. The Gwinnett schools were always a part of it. So seeing the kids that were at 6-year-old, I handed Caleb Downs a trophy in 6 years old at when he won his first GFL championship, and he's, you know, seen perform as a top senior, one of the top seniors in the country. It's definitely self-satisfying.
Eric, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us at the grand finale of Corky Kell. What brought you here?
Well, I mean, this is the premier high school classic kickoff of around the country, and I don't care. I know a lot about Texas, a lot about California, and there's some good national power matchups all across the country. But when you talk about what Corky Kell does over the course of the 3 days and bringing all these state championship caliber quality teams in, it's, you know, it's really easy to book a flight here and see all this in one place, and it's unparalleled. Georgia high school football is unparalleled across the country. I know a lot of viewers are going to find this, but the refereeing in this state is probably at the top of the level. And when I travel across the country and see other refereeing and the community support, as you can see, the crowds that have filed in here over the weekend and everything. So it's an easy choice to come to Corky Kell every year.
Well, between FBU and the All-American Bowl, I know that you've seen so much talent throughout the years, but in recent years, who's a player that's really stood out to you?
Well, I mean, recent years, you're going to go with Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter. I mean, they're fresh on everybody's mind. One was a #1 pick. One will probably be a #1 pick. But something that the viewers probably didn't know, probably the best player I saw dominate high school football, never played a down of college football. And Jeff Francoeur played in this event for Parkview High School way back when and dominated both sides of the ball for 2 or 3 years. At that time, Parkview won 3 state championships in a row, had the longest winning streak in the largest classification in Georgia. But I'd have to go with Jeff Francoeur as probably the best player I've seen.
Lastly, Eric, I know soon you'll be heading out to the Roger Waters concert. What song are you most excited to listen to?
Oh, I'm getting there for the second set, so I don't know what's been played and what will be played, but it's right next door and be a close walk.
Well, I'm excited to hear all about it. Thank you for taking the time to do this. Listen, we'll be right back after the break with more.
for a healthier future together. Look to Northside Hospital.
In sports, an edge is everything. Hard work, practice.
Just stay focused out there.
It all adds up for your athletes. But what about your field? The right surface is a powerful advantage that allows them to train effectively and safely. And when the lights come on, your team will be ready to win. You bring the vision, we'll bring it to life. Sports Turf.
This is how we do it.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started. Now get 2.9% financing for 72 months on a 2022 Ford F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
The Georgia Sheet Metal JATC provides apprentices with free training and careers that are stable and essential to the operation of the modern world. Both craft jobs and management positions offer lucrative pay with benefits as well as the stability of a growing industry. Skilled journeymen in the sheet metal industry are essential to our community now and in the future. Learn more about free technical training with no student debt at our website, careersinsheetmetal.com.
The GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com Corky Cal Classic is sponsored by Gatorade, Fuel Tomorrow, the Georgia Sheet Metal and Air Conditioning Contractors Association, CareersInSheetMetal.com, building a solid future. Gordo's, Fiesta Every Day, the Mechanical Trades Institute, the best kept secret everyone should know about, and by Peachtree TV, Atlanta's own.
Again, welcome back to the Sports Turf Halftime Show. I'm Kelly Mansell, but this time I'm with Eric Slaughter of 92.9 The Game. Eric, you just came up from the field, got a chance to talk to the coaches. What did you ask them, and what answers were you surprised by?
Well, I had a chance to talk with Grayson head coach, Coach Adams, and he was really happy about the performance of his defense. Mm-hmm. They have really dominated in the first half. They've been able to shut a high-powered Marietta offense down, going into the locker room up 15 points. If they can continue to do that in the second half, they'll probably walk out of here with a victory.
You know, Eric, being in Atlanta, it's such a hub for big radio stations. With 92.9 The Game, how do you continue to produce new, original, and creative content?
You know, that's a great question. It's really a collaborative effort. The producers, the on-air talent, and our management team, we all get together. We talk about concepts, ideas. We listen to our listeners. We follow our social media. We find out what they like, and when we try things, if they didn't like it, how do we tweak it? It's a process that we go through all the time. It's something that you have to continuously think about and think outside the box. Without that, you're going to get behind real fast.
Now, I know 92.9 The Game covers all of Atlanta's professional sports, but it's so awesome having you guys out here covering high school football. So tell me a little bit about the importance of local media.
Well, I'll tell you, every professional athlete, every college athlete, they all have one thing in common. They played high school ball.
Absolutely.
Everyone who wants to play pros and doesn't make it still has those high school memories. People who go professional in every other walk of life have something in high school that they can go back to. This is the most important time of most of those young athletes, the cheerleaders, the band members, everybody that takes a part of the process. This is the biggest part of their life, and that's why we want to make sure we give them as much spotlight as we can.
Right, it's just like radio and broadcasting. Everybody has to get their start somewhere. So for those at home who are thinking about starting, what is the best piece of advice you can give to them?
Well, you know, in today's school education, just about every high school has a media and arts department. If they don't have it, most colleges do. You can take it as an elective. Get in those books, learn the craft. Find someone that you want to emulate and practice their style. Get in front of a mirror, give it a reps, practice, and dream it. If you dream it, you can achieve it.
Absolutely. And for those at home who want to listen to 92.9 The Game, what are some ways they can do so?
Well, always on the dial, 92.9 The Game, but online, all digitally, you can hear us on the Odyssey app. Odyssey, AUDACY, the Odyssey app. Here is crystal clear anywhere in the world.
Awesome, Eric. Thank you so much. We appreciate having you on, but it's about time to start the third quarter, so stay tuned.
It's a lovely day.
Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys.
Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast.
So gaming with your niece has never felt more intense.
Hey, what does this button do?
No, don't!
Welcome to the fastest internet on the largest gig speed network.
Are you crying, Uncle Ed?
No! A little.
Only from Xfinity. Unbeatable internet made to do anything, so you can do anything.
Meet three sisters, the drummer, the dribbler, and the daydreamer. The dribbler's getting hands-on practice with her Chase First Banking debit card. The drummer's making savings simple with a tap. Round of applause. And this dreamer, well, she's still learning how to budget, so Mom keeps her alerts on full volume.
Hey!
What? It's true! And that's all thanks to Chase First Banking. Freedom for kids, control for parents. One bank with tools for both, all with no monthly service fee. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Where are you meant to be? Leading teams here, taking paid time off here, letting your skills shine here, or here, or here. Wherever you're meant to be, 110 helps you get there. Based on your skills, we match talented Black job seekers with high-paying careers that don't require college degrees, helping you land the salary, benefits, and work-life balance you deserve. Empower your career with 110 and get to where you're meant to be.
When we shed artificial expectations and choose a simple path that's made with intention, not filler, we move toward a life where we feel fuller and free. Siggy's Skier, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the 2022 Taos starting at $23,495. Limited inventory available.
Welcome back to the Benz. Grayson with the 15-0 lead on the Marietta Blue Devils here at halftime. Matt Stewart joined by Rusty Mansell of 24/7 Sports. And certainly Marietta by no means is out of the game. But they got to change some things pretty dramatically in the second half from what we saw in the first half. I think less than 30 yards of total offense. What can they do?
They got to string together some first downs. I mean, it's been 3 and out. Quarterback Chase McGravy under constant pressure. They got to find a way to get some first downs and get Grayson back on their heels a little bit, because right now they're coming at him with all confidence.
All right, let's take a look at the halftime stats. They are brought to you by the Technical College System of Georgia. And then there it tells the story right there. 191 total yards for Grayson to Marietta's 22. 10-2 on the first downs. It has been an overwhelming. And the rushing yards, that has to do with all the quarterback sacks.
Absolutely. I mean, you got 2 first downs in the first half. I mean, you have got to be able to get your defense off the field and not have them have so many plays. But right now, still 15-0, very much in this game. Got to find a little bit of positive momentum early in the second half. Get yourself right back in it.
Halftime highlights presented by the Georgia High School Football Hall of Fame. Marietta, Grayson playing in Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the first time ever. Great opening play for Marietta. Jason unfortunately got erased by a holding call.
That's kind of the theme of the half.
That was the biggest play.
Went backwards.
Yeah. And they've been going backwards ever since. The big catch right there by Caden High, driven out of bounds. Another pass completion. Mason Humphrey. And then Dylan Elder in the end zone for the touchdown. They got the 2-point conversion.
But don't break. But that's been the constant theme right there. Chase McGravy could not scan the field because he has constant pressure on him.
And a great catch there by Mason Humphrey. The other catch I mentioned, I said Mason Humphrey. That was JoJo Stone on the catch prior, and that was the touchdown catch by Mason Humphrey. And a 15-0 lead for Grayson as we get ready for the start of the third quarter.
Thinking about what to do after high school? How about jumping directly into your future?
The 22 colleges of the Technical College System of Georgia offer more than 600 programs to prepare students for the real world. From business to healthcare to professional and technical services, our graduates go straight into a career. And tuition, surprisingly affordable. At TCSG, you will succeed sooner. Apply today at succeedsooner.com.
Zaxby's Chicken Finger Plate comes with 12 dippable, dunkable, do-it-any-way-you-wantable sauces, and a plate of our hand-breaded fingers. Oh, and don't forget the napkins. Famous fried chicken, endless sauce abilities. Only at Zaxby's.
Are you the one others rally around? Inspire soldiers to follow your lead. Want to forge a better future? Start with the structures that support tomorrow's missions. You believe the best offense is a good defense. We've got a great way to prove that theory. Explore more than 200 careers at GoArmy.com.
Hey, you need any help?
Violation. Too many men on the field.
Superior training means that jobs manned by skilled trades unions take less time with better craftsmanship than with workers who are not trained through an apprenticeship program. Find your career at GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com.
The Corky Kell Classic is presented by GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com. Transform your future today.
Back at the Benz, Grayson 15-0 lead on the Marietta Blue Devils as we start this third quarter. Been a dominating performance by Grayson so far defensively, and Grayson, you know, they had opportunities where they could have had even more points on the board. They failed to score on their first two possessions when they had great chances.
Yeah, I mean, you showed it right there on the highlight, the opening play. You go 50, 55 yards, you call back. Kind of the theme. 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards, 3 steps backwards.
Well, Marietta's going to get the ball first here to start this second half, so maybe they can put something together. Ball's going to sail into the end zone, non-returnable, so Blue Devils will start at the 20-yard line.
What kind of adjustments they got here? See if they get the ball out a little quicker, a little quick timing. See if they can find Christian Mathis, a couple of those guys.
Yeah, they got to come up with something to counter the ferocious pass rush of the Grayson Rams.
Maybe a couple of screens, something like that to try to slow them down a little bit. We got any running back in here?
I think that's that is Melvin Alexander. And McCravey going to set up a screen pass and throws it behind Christian Mathis.
Yeah, that's the guy they got to get involved, I think. I like the play call, just wasn't executed.
McCravey 8 of 12 for 52 yards and an interception. He's been sacked twice, which doesn't even begin to tell the story. They've been in his face the entire game.
I don't know what the QB pressures is, but
a lot.
It's a lot.
Just the third quarterback for Coach Richard Morgan in the last 7 years. Tyler Hughes, the last quarterback for the last 3 years. And then Harrison Bailey, the 4 years before that.
See how quick they close.
Jeremiah Frederick with that catch and a meager gain. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Quick how they, I mean, that's the appropriate description.
They are on you. There's no yards after catch with Grayson right now.
3rd down and 8. Protection breaks down. McCravey goes down back at the 10-yard line. Another quarterback sack for the Grayson Rams. This time it's R.J. Johnson, the Georgia State commit.
That's a play that McCravey would want back. You got to step up in the pocket right here. See the guy's pushing. He's bailing a little bit. And you got to step up in the pocket, let the guys go around you. That's just something you're going to get more comfortable with as he goes on in this new system. But that one was more on him as opposed to the offensive lineman. You got to help them out a little bit.
That's a big get for Georgia State to get into that.
R.J. Johnson.
To get in that Grayson program and get a commit out of there. A lot of those, group of 5 players in the past. Oh my goodness. And it shanked again. The freshman right off the side of his foot. The freshman Davis Parrott having a forgettable night here in his first varsity start.
And he's not going anywhere near Rich Morgan. He went straight to the back of the sideline like a smart one. And it's tough, man. It's tough. You see him, but as a freshman kicker in a huge game in Mercedes-Benz. Coach Morgan.
So Grayson takes over at the 13-yard line. In the first half, they took over at the 20-yard line after a shanked punt.
It's tough on him early on.
J.D. Davis hands off to Taylor. Touchdown, but a flag. This is likely coming back. Typically, the flag thrown into the middle of the line like that means holding.
Yeah, that clean.
Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
You had choices there, I think. I think you had some choices as to who you wanted to throw the flag on that one, right?
Yeah, Coach Carter didn't like that. Takes away a touchdown. You go behind the chains. Now we're 1st and 20.
Yeah, it's 1st and 20 from the 23. So you can still get a first down without scoring. Joe Taylor gets submarined. Isaiah Sanders, the right corner, making the stop. I mean, if you can keep them from scoring right here, after having a shanked punt at the 13-yard line, still a long way to go, just 2nd and 10. Actually, more than 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 20. Joe Taylor right up the middle, and that gets him beyond the original line of scrimmage.
Great play design there. They run JoJo Stone in motion. Everybody's watching him to the right. He just hands off a little inside power there. Inside zone.
So now it's going to be 3rd down and 9. You get a stop here, hold them to 3, moral victory for your defense.
Absolutely. With that, special teams, absolutely.
Ball at the 12, line to gain the 3. Dump off there for Caden High. He gets stopped. Defense rallies for Marietta. We'll see if they attempt a field goal here. They will. So Paul Duncan comes on to try the field goal. And Adam Carter going to be hot under the collar there. They had a touchdown on their first snap, negated by the holding call, and now here they are settling for a field goal attempt. This will be a 29-yard attempt from the left hash. They get the snap down, the kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. 29-yard field goal for Paul Duncan. And it's 18-0. So Marietta just survives after the shank, gives up 3. They'll get the ball back when we get back.
You didn't ask to be in an accident and for everything that follows. So, when an accident happens, ask for the one person who can take all the worry away. Attorney John Foy and Associates.
Don't wait, don't worry. Call me right now.
Attention, it's time for the morning announcements. Make sure your parents are aware of the Ingalls Tools for Schools program and ask them to link their Ingalls Advantage card to our school. Remember, you have to do it each year. Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Atlanta, we're the #1 certified used vehicle dealer in all of Georgia. Why? Quality vehicles, fair prices, and a really fun experience. With Beaver Direct, whether you purchase a Toyota, Ford, Honda, Nissan, Chevrolet, Lexus, BMW, Subaru, they're all certified. No one else can offer you that. Every vehicle gets a 164-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning, 12-month, 12,000-mile platinum warranty. Check it out at beaverdirect.com and see for yourself why Beaver Direct is #1.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's best Labor Day sale ever. Shop Tempur-Pedic and save up to $700 and get a $300 instant gift. Mattress Firm is America's #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer with mattresses in stock for fast delivery. Shop Sealy and get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. With our Love Your Mattress guarantee, get the lowest price and 120 nights to sleep on it. Only at Mattress Firm.
Good idea? Hands-free calls while driving. Bad idea? Hands-free driving. Good idea? Calling John Foy and Associates after you've been hit.
We'll move as quickly as possible to get you the care and compensation you deserve.
Fan section of the game presented by Gordo's. And the Grayson Rams fans got their own version of the Spike Squad. Got shoulder pads. They got some mega spikes on there.
We got a guy in the second row who just had some cheese dip.
Fans of the game presented by Gordo's. Fun times. High school football. 18-0 now. Grayson after the field goal by Duncan. Duncan will take the kickoff, lines up like he's going to onside kick, going to pooch it instead, finds a spot. It's caught at the 31-yard line by Alexander. And he came up, he was ready to fly. He wasn't calling a fair catch. Melvin Alexander takes that on the fly, and a big collision, holds on to it. That's where Marietta goes on offense.
That is violent collision right here.
It's his own man, friendly fire. Took out Luke Morgan, the coach's son.
Oh my goodness.
#2.
I want to talk to Caleb Downs this week about letting Jamal Anderson take him down.
I think that he survived it since they won, right? Imagine had they not scored, had they not won. This hold on to it. Apparently he did. Christian Mathis made a nice juggling catch going out of bounds and then got. I think that he survived it since they won, right? Imagine had they not scored, had they not won. Jace Arnold now lined up in the backfield. They hand off to him. Wow, that was Jalen Smith coming up from that backer spot.
What, man? The Tennessee fans on Twitter are excited, and rightfully so. He has played a great game.
Second down and 9. And bobbled. Did Mathis hold on to it? Apparently he did. Christian Mathis made a nice juggling catch going out of bounds and then got hammered after he caught it.
Yeah.
It's going to be third down.
Kind of got dove on. Watch this.
That's a great juggling act, and then bam, Doherty fell right on top of it.
Yeah, Doherty tripped up too. Wasn't like he did on purpose. See him trip right there. He can't stop
Lost
himself.
his balance.
Yep.
That didn't help Christian Mathis, though.
He didn't
It
care.
still hurt.
No.
It hurt nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Whether it was intentional or not. Third down and 5. McCravey and juggled and dropped. They were trying to get their first down of the game. Nakari Ashley didn't hold on to it. It's fourth down.
Yeah, that one's It's a right read. Good ball.
I think he might go for it here. He's frustrated, exasperated by what they've done with the punting unit. Now here comes the punt unit. Let's see if it's going to be Davis Parrott. No, it's not going to be Davis Parrott. He gets called back to the sideline.
Might be Chase Grady. I think it is going to be Chase.
Yep. The quarterback Chase McGravy is going to take it. Timeout called by Grayson.
Yeah, they're pointing at the quarterback, so everybody makes sure.
That's the first charge timeout of the second half.
So while they talk it over, we'll step aside.
Mechanical contractors in Georgia need workers that are highly skilled and reliable to maintain quality and efficiency in their projects. The Mechanical Trades Institute is an apprenticeship program that trains pipe fitters, plumbers, welders, and mechanical service technicians for our contractors to exceed the expectations of our customers. Visit our website to learn more about training at the Mechanical Trades Institute.
Are you the one others rally around? Inspire soldiers to follow your lead. Want to forge a better future? Start with the structures that support tomorrow's missions. You believe the best offense is a good defense. We've got a great way to prove that theory. Explore more than 200 careers at GoArmy.com.
Sweetheart, please don't forget to wear your seatbelt. I got it, Mom.
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling some kind of way.
In the blink of an eye, so many tomorrows can disappear. Buckle up for your future. Every trip, every time. A message from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Beginning the morning you opened your eyes, we spent every waking moment preparing you for the day you'd leave our nest. Whether it's driving to practice or helping with homework, it's all prepared you for, what am I going to be when I grow up? Will you be ready?
After much thought, I made my decision to take my talents to the IBEW Local 613.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers is not simply a job, it's a career. Visit IBEW613.org to begin a new future today.
The Benz, Matt Stewart and Rusty Mansell, 18-0 lead for Grayson. Listen up, high school football players. The Atlanta Falcons and Ticketmaster have partnered together for an all-new high school football ticket program. For more information on how you can get a free ticket to see the Atlanta Falcons play, visit atlantafalcons.com/high school tickets or scan the QR code on the bottom of your screen right now. So another punting situation for Marietta, and they got the quarterback Chase McGravy in there after a couple of ill-fated punts by Davis Parrott, the freshman. And his is an end-over-end kick that gets downfield and bounces about 10 yards after impact and rolls dead at the 21.
I just text Shane Queen, that commercial head coach of North Cobb, and told him that we want a cut of his new NIL deal.
Shane making his television commercial debut.
Big win last night against Westlake. We'll have them in 2 weeks against Buford on a Friday night at Buford. Man, some guys on that field.
Malachi Singleton back for his senior year, the quarterback of the Warriors.
Seems like he's been there forever.
Yeah, he committed to UCF, right?
No, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yes.
Was he ever UCF?
They were, the final two. Yeah. UCF, Miami, and Arkansas, but it really got down to Sam Pittman and Gus Malzahn. A good fit for either offense, I thought. So, but Kendall Browse and those guys, what they've done with KJ Henry, is really appealed to Malachi Singleton.
Looking forward to a big season from him. Second down. Don't know that we're going to see a whole lot of glitz and glamour here from this Grayson offense. I think it's just going to be run between the tackles.
Well, for lack of a better term, the way they have suffocated the Marietta offense right now, you don't have to do too much because you don't think you're going to give up a bunch.
Just let your guys up front lean on that defensive line for Marietta. And again, the Marietta defense, I think, has played very well. They've been put in some awfully tough situations. 3rd and 2. Here comes a blitz. And Joe Taylor, like I said, he's not going to pick up the first down right there.
Hey, man. Marietta defensively, get after it.
So Joe Taylor having some words with that Marietta defense after he gets stopped on 3rd down. So now it's going to be 4th down and 3. And Grayson will have to punt it.
Get after
him. Joe Taylor's still pointing this. He's gone back to his punting position, and he is still pointing at him.
He's going to hit someone.
Gets the punt out of there. Coming down and caught by Mathis at the 43. So Marietta, just by virtue of playing a little field position here, keeps improving their starting field position. Let's see if it can translate into some offensive success here.
Just needs something to pop. Break a tackle, big play. Try to get a little bit of momentum here.
Yep. It's just hard for them to do anything vertically because that takes some time. You got to protect your quarterback long enough for him to do that.
No time.
And they just have not had any success at all in doing that. McCravey in his first start for the Blue Devils, 10 of 15 for 59 yards. Ball goes to Sanders, and he picks up 8 on the play, dragged down by Jalen Smith. Sanders with his 3rd catch.
Nice play design there.
See the great speed and pursuit of Jalen Smith to track down
Well, they're coming right
the
here.
pass catcher. McCravey throwing on the run. Just a hard throw to make when you're running for your life right there.
You see the freshman 16 shows how explosive. Watch Tyler Atkinson come on that blitz. Look at him how fast he is right there. It's hard to believe that's a freshman.
Looks kind of like a lion charging after a gazelle.
Ooh. He's got some springs on him.
3rd down 2. Nothing there. McCravey running the other way. Got to get rid of it.
That's a good job just to get rid of that ball. Don't take that negative 10, 15 yards. It gives you an opportunity here to make a decision. 4th and 3, midfield. By not taking that sack, you give at least your coach an opportunity to make a decision here.
I think you got to go for it.
Absolutely. If he takes that sack, you're not.
You have only 2 first downs in the game. And punt the ball away to him and pinning him deep. I don't know that it does you any good here. It's important to get a first down here if you can. Going to toss to Jace Arnold.
Chance.
He's not going to get it.
No chance.
Big loss back at the 42-yard line.
Number 6.
They try to go unbalanced. 16 freshman there. 5 for Grayson. Try to go toss into the short boundary, and Grayson was ready for that formation.
Tyler Anderson. 1st and 10. Grayson takes over. That was the gamble you had to take.
I agree with that. No doubt.
Because nothing. You're going to have to roll the dice eventually at some point to try to make something happen. Now, of course, Grayson can go in and score a touchdown here if they do and put the game away. But again, a risk he had to take. There's the big play. And tackled at the 30-yard line, JoJo Stone.
It's the one you've got to be aware of with him, how explosive he is around that motion. Quick ball to him in space, and next thing you know, he's moving the chains.
JoJo Stone with his 4th catch of the game. Davis 13 of 19 for 157 yards. And the 1 touchdown pass to Mason Humphrey. Comes to the near side, going to step out of bounds and take a loss back at the 35. Second and 13 coming up. Under 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Haven't seen Rain Fry at quarterback. We were told that both would play, but Fry has not gotten in the game yet. Handoff, Joe Taylor right up the middle. Touchdown, Grayson.
Flag down. Might have got him for unsportsmanlike afterwards. He's a little juiced from the last series.
Yeah. Remember, he was pointing fingers and jawing with the Marietta defenders. Yeah. But you kind of felt like that might be coming after Marietta got stopped on the 4th down, that Grayson was going to build off that and take it on in. Joe Taylor, that's going to be a 30.
Conduct. Offense after the score.
It's after the score. 34-yard touchdown run for Joe Taylor. His first touchdown run of the season. So Dylan Elder has scored on a 7-yard touchdown run. Joe Taylor on a 34-yard touchdown run. And J.D. Davis a 15-yard touchdown pass to Mason Humphrey. Jimmy Gonzalez takes that PAT and it's 25-0.
Push-up. So he's not going to get his punishment out of the way. Coach, I'm getting my push-up for that penalty.
You think so?
TV. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I mean, you think that's going to count?
That's not going to count.
That's why I was getting ready to say that.
He's warmed up for what Coach Carter's about to say to him.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say he's not going to get off that easy.
But he's going to watch a play on the sideline there.
25-0 Grayson. You may have pushed this game out of reach.
Something that, because I deal with this day to day, and content. Each of these teams now have a guy that does their content for social media. It's incredible how good these guys are for these teams.
Yeah, I mean, that's high school, college, the whole thing. I mean, it's big time money.
Absolutely.
Big time publicity.
I tell people, if you can create content and edit content, there are people looking for you all over the place with job openings.
Jimmy Gonzalez going to angle this one, taken by Arnold at the 31. So they got the ball in the hands of the guy that they wanted to be in, but he runs across the entire length of the field and ends up picking up about 7 or 8 yards on the return. So Marietta will go back on offense. And Grayson's just too fast for these guys. We talked about Marietta's speed at the top of the broadcast, but Grayson's just as fast and probably has more guys that are faster.
There's no doubt. And long, man. 16's long. Michael Daugherty's long.
Yep.
Jalen Smith, long.
Yeah, Marietta still has just 2 first downs in the game. McCravey running for his life. And he's going to pick up their 3rd first down.
He did that on his own, because I'm telling you right now, watch how quick the defensive lineman is on him. Watch the pressure right here. He's already on him. He did everything on his own. Nice play there.
Good for him.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Gets it across the 50-yard line to the 47.
Look at this. He can't even turn around.
Of course, they haven't been across the 50-yard line except for the one play that they had called back on the opening play of the game.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 from the 47. They went from 23 yards to 38 yards of total offense with that one play.
Nice play there. Yeah, I mean, now you're
got
second.
Got a little yards. That's Jalen Frazier on the carry.
2nd and 4.
Ball at the 41. McCravey fires a bullet, and it's caught at the 38-yard line by Frederick. Pretty good ball skills right there by Frederick to pull in his 3rd reception of the game. 13 completions on 20 attempts for McCravey. That unto itself sounds pretty good, but it's only been for 70 yards, and he's been sacked 3 times and been picked once. 3rd down and 1. McCravey far side, another 1st down. That's to Frazier. So they've doubled their 1st downs on this possession.
To number 29, Jalen Frazier. Result of the play is a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from Marietta from the 27.
Yeah, you give them a little bit of time, and then you're starting to see a little bit about what they like about McCravey. You give them some protection.
Yep.
1st and 10, some more protection right there, and another completion. Starting to develop a little bit of a rhythm.
Yep.
As that ball goes to Ashley.
Yeah, he's got a good arm. He delivers the ball. When he has time to set his feet and go through his progressions, he gives you a really good chance.
Not the runner that Tyler Hughes was.
No, that's
Tyler Hughes was their leading rusher a year ago. Now William and Mary, but a lot of similarities with Tyler Hughes outside of that. And he can run. You can see he's just not quite the runner that Hughes. Going up top, and got it over the defender's head, but Mathis couldn't come down with it. Dropped it right in over the hands. Let's see who's back there in that coverage. Yeah, just right over him.
Almost. Number 8.
Zion Ferguson, the corner.
Brings up 3rd down and 7 for Marietta.
So 3rd down and 7. And not that they would be kicking a field goal here, but they didn't even try a field goal at all last year.
No. Timeout.
Timeout. Marietta.
Not because they couldn't, but
of the 2nd half.
Coach Morgan just doesn't like it. We're just going to go for it.
It's got Tyler Hughes, senior quarterback.
Let's take a look at the schedule. It's presented by Zaxby's for Marietta. They're at West Forsyth this coming Friday night. We saw the Wolverines beat Archer 21-7 here in the Corky Kell. Then you got a big kind of rivalry game. Marietta, Roswell going at each other on September 2nd at North Cobb on the 9th. And their region opener is against Hillgrove. You also got Walton and Buford. If they can survive their non-region scathed from a health standpoint, they got a shot of winning the region.
When you said that the other day, I'm thinking, what? They won the state championship.
They did not win the state title the year they won the state championship in 2019. McEachern did. McEachern beat them in the regular season.
For the region championship.
That's right. Third and 7. And that ball is going to be caught for a 1st down by Luke Morgan.
Nice ball. Good job here. Pick up blitz.
That is the coach's son and the second leading receiver on this team returning from last year.
They're going to huddle right here.
Gives them a 1st and 10 at the 14.
Go to the wristband huddle.
Yeah, that 2019 team that year, I think they finished 14-2, including the game they played out in out west,
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Geico Bowl.
Yeah, their only losses were to McEachern and Grayson that year.
Quarterback keeper for number 6, Chase McCravey.
That's part of the game that Coach Morgan said Chase McCravey differentiates himself. That's what's different. He can run, and it's a big part of their offense. Quarterback keep and ability to run and defend him as a running back.
Less than a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Line to gain just inside that 5-yard line, so they can pick up a first without scoring. See if they can break through this ceiling.
Good protection.
Yep, McCravey to the end zone in traffic and broken up. Trying to get it to Mathis and broken up by Jalen Bell, the sophomore corner.
Max Prep's first-team All-American this week. Young man that came down from New Jersey about 3 years ago. Ton of offers early on.
So my gosh, there's 4 guys.
He almost comes away with that.
4 guys right there on that pass, and then Christian Mathis by himself. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5. Ball is on the 9.
Yeah, Jalen Bell started as a freshman corner for this Rams team last year. Had 3 picks, 7 PBU. Now he got a lot of work because they had Mumu Ben Wahad on the other side, who's now at West Virginia.
Nobody tested him.
No. Looking for a throwback. McCravey scrambling, going to shovel the ball, and touchdown Marietta. Flag out. Heads up play by McCravey, just kind of a backyard football play as he shoveled the ball to Jeremiah Frederick. And let's check the flag.
Are they waving it off? Or?
They might. We had a Grayson player end up with his helmet off. So there might be an unsportsmanlike penalty coming up here against Marietta. It's around the 3-yard line right there. Yep. Well.
Oh, we got it right there.
He's holding him down, but knocked his helmet off. Yeah.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay 3rd down.
I think the rule on that is too is when the player's helmet comes off,
you got to disengage. Yeah, you got to disengage.
That's just something you don't really talk about as much, but it's a rule for safety.
Holding is what is going to be called because, well, he got him down on the ground and then he just pinned him there.
Pinned him down, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is going to drive.
So wipes out the touchdown pass by McCravey to Frederick.
Great play there, Bob.
I loved it. I love the ingenuity.
That's that little Baker Mayfield there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is.
Where's the 6?
It's a backyard football play.
Yeah, never out of a play with his legs, extends it.
So now 3rd and 9. Again, a pocket for McCravey. Throws underneath and picks up the 1st down. Sanders battles for the end zone. And did he get in? No, he's down inside the 1. It'll be 1st and goal to go.
Ball is caught by number 8, Isaiah Sanders.
Wow, Sanders was fighting like crazy to get in. But if you're a Marietta fan, I don't know you're going to come back and win this game in the 3rd quarter just ended. And so they'll go for the touchdown on the other end of the field. I don't know that you're going to come back and win this game, but there is a silver lining in that you see what McCravey can do if you give him time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that little spurt there at the end of the 3rd quarter at least gives you some optimism as we head to the 4th and a 25-0 lead for Grayson.
Atlanta Eats is back. That's awesome. That's perfection.
That's awesome.
Let's hang. Let's hang.
Don't miss Atlanta Eats at a special time tonight at 10.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match your two favorites for $3.29 at any size soft drink for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When we shed artificial expectations and choose a simple path that's made with intention, not filler, we move toward a life where we feel fuller and free. Siggy's Skyr, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match your two favorites for $3.29 at any size soft drink for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Failure happens to us all, but it's how champions evolve. The only thing that
So first and goal to go for Marietta as we start the fourth quarter. Matt Stewart along with Rusty Mansell. We go to the final 12 minutes of the 4-day, 11-game GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com Corky Kell Classic. Going to stack up the backfield with big Broderick Tommy as the fullback. And his job is to do the Reggie Bush push.
Man, no doubt. Big 59 there, got offers from Buffalo, Arkansas State, a few others. I think that his list is going to pick up. That might have been him.
You see the Reggie Bush push. You see he's just supposed to get in behind McCravey and shove and just keep churning those legs. Didn't get in though. Second down and goal from the 1.
Look at this.
There it is. There's the push, and they got in that time. Touchdown, Marietta.
Touchdown, Marietta.
1-yard touchdown run for Chase McCravey, and the Blue Devils break the shutout bid.
Go for 2 here.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
why not? You can practice PATs and practice all you want, right?
Yeah, it's a great answer right there for Marietta. A couple of really good plays there by the quarterback. Get a little flow. Better protection on that drive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's, the point I was making as we closed out that third quarter. We finally got a chance here tonight to see what McCravey can do if they give him a little bit of time. McCravey rolling to his right, throwing for the 2, and broken up in the corner, front corner of the end zone by Jalen Bell, trying to get the ball to Mathis, so it's 25-6. Probably a low percentage play right there.
Yeah.
As you're squeezing the end zone down to about 6 inches.
Yes. Yes. Let's hit that one little seam about 6 inches wide and get a 2-point conversion. He's got some cuts on his fingers there too. Trying to retape it.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a gash. Might have hit it on a helmet or something.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you went for 2 right there. How about onside kick?
I mean, yeah. If you feel confident in it. You also, like you said, you get some work with it.
That's what I'm saying. Why not?
Get some work.
Why not? Onside kick here. And let's face it. I mean, if we had that ESPN win probability thing, it's probably pretty low for Marietta right now.
Lane Kiffin's chart outside right here.
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
I've been doing this a long time. I've never seen a chart. Like, I want to see that chart. Give me some numbers.
So Ben Parrott going to take the kickoff, and he's going to kick it away. It's going to come down at the 7. JoJo Stone with about close to a 30-yard return up to the 36. Glad that we were able to see JoJo. He was a little nicked up. There was some question marks about him.
I was not sure 100% he was going to play, but he seems to be back healthy. Had some things cleaned up this summer, and just a young man very, very special with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, I'm happy to see him playing. You know, he lines up at Z, but he also runs. He does everything. Yeah. But I'm happy to see him in a place where he can flourish as a ball player.
Yeah, they've been trying to get him the ball.
It was tough to watch him play quarterback a year ago. He, did the best he could, but he's not a quarterback. Joe Taylor on the run. Taylor up close to 70 yards rushing now for this game. Second and 5. Going to get it again. And looks like he picked up the first down with that carry right there.
Matt, you go over or under Brandon Adams' sleep right now?
Over or under? Oh, he's been out. Oh, he was out long time. I don't know that he made the end of the Mill Creek Walton game.
I see our suite down the field with our Corky Kale Executive Committee looks a little bit. The coffee might be out down there as well.
Now Jeff Sintel with that blue blazer, no man, he's out on the town.
Sintel is moonwalking somewhere right now. Brandon Adams is.
No, he's out.
He's long midnight night.
He pulled down the lampshades a long time ago. Second down and 1. Grayson, everything about this game, when you get in a situation like this where it's 25-6, it's not a high leverage, high pressure situation. Game's not on the line with every snap. This kind of turns into like practice for you.
Absolutely.
So now this is a great opportunity for Grayson to play milk the clock.
Yes.
Let's see how well we can come up to the line and burn the play clock down inside 5 before we snap.
Let's pick a quarter or two right now. He's got a very tired Marietta, undersized Marietta defense. You got a 205-pound Joe Taylor who's pounding you, who runs physical in behind his pads.
J.D. Davis has gone the distance here for Grayson in his first regular season varsity start.
Looks to be the guy right now. That's what I said. Listen, just distribute the ball.
And the handoff goes to JoJo Stone. I think is that the first time we've seen him hand the ball off to Stone out of the backfield. He did have one carry earlier, but him lining up like a tailback.
Yeah, might have been. We did semifinal. We did the first round game last year with Grayson and East Coweta. And that was the first time I'd got to see them all year. And he was basically doing Miko Hardman, just wildcat every play.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw him against Brookwood. The same thing.
Yeah, Miko Hardman at Elbert County. Miko Hardman.
Second down, and the handoff goes to JoJo Stone.
A 6.
JoJo takes care of business.
Yeah, LSU commit explosive, find ways to get the ball in his hand. And they do.
36-yard touchdown run for JoJo Stone.
They just give it to him this time. He does the rest.
I love to watch him play. I just love saying his name, man. JoJo Stone. I mean, you got some swag when your name is JoJo. PAT is good. (32-6) Grayson. 8:41 to play in this one.
planting season is here, and it's time to give your yard the perfect touch from the professionals at Personal Touch Lawn Care. Why Personal Touch? Courteous service, attention to detail, and a desire to give you the best lawn in your neighborhood.
They have the knowledge and skills to do anything that I would need.
Call now for a 25% discount on design and consultation services.
Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Personal Touch Lawn Care, 770-908-1238, or online at ptlcatlanta.com.
SMART is sheet metal, air, rail, and transportation.
We fabricate and install HVAC systems, ductwork.
You can't just go to Home Depot and buy our product. You have to build our product.
If you can dream it, we can build it. That's our motto.
Our sheet metal workers are really proud of that work. They want to look back and go to a Falcons game with their family and point up to show what they did.
The GeorgiaConstructionCareers.com Corky Kell Classic is sponsored by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. It's worth knowing what's really going on. 92.9 The Game, Atlanta Sports Radio. Rough Draft. Text DRAFT to 66866 to subscribe. Dog Nation. Visit DogNation.com for the latest Georgia team news and recruiting information. And by Wendy's. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Under 9 minutes to go in this one. Grayson celebrating, up 32-6 here in the fourth quarter. The Grayson folks who sold more tickets than any other participant in the Corky Kell, enjoying the way this game and night is unfolding. Kick going to be fielded at the 26. Arnold circles way around trying to clear the edge. And tackled at the 31-yard line.
Got to get north-south on Grayson. Cannot go east-west. He probably ran 40 yards from sideline to sideline. I know Jace Arnold just trying to make a play, but you got to get north-south on the kickoff return.
Especially against these guys, you're not going to be able to out-angle them and outrun them.
The cover team from Grayson, you've got to get down. You got to get up the field.
That was Moncrief, David Moncrief, number 12, who made the tackle there on the kick coverage. So McCravey back out there after leading them to a touchdown on the last possession. Frederick makes the catch and then gets punished on the play.
I'll tell you what, Gravy, as the game is went on, is starting to find his groove a little bit. Look, he go through his progressions. Yep. Ball, eyes down the field, delivers a strike. Tough hit, but small window. First down, though.
That was Zion Ferguson, the corner who laid the lumber. 1st and 10 from the 43.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
So have a penalty on the Marietta offense. They called it offsides. So I'll back them up 5 yards. Outside of Tommy at 310 at left tackle, they're 250, 215, 230, and 210 on that offensive line. Now, McCravey makes a man miss, but not that one. D-Mac gets the tackle. That's the quarterback sack for Darren McKenzie.
And I'm okay with that. Step up, Nothing there. I mean, you lose 3 or 4, but don't run around backwards trying to outrun these guys. Live for the next play.
So 2nd and 20. Pressure off the edge. He gets away with it. Eyes in the back of his head. McCravey throwing on the run to a tight spot. Can't complete it.
And the freshman came off the edge right there. Pretty hot.
Intended for number 1, Tristan Mathis.
Four total sacks for the Grayson defense tonight. And according to the StatCaster, 2 quarterback hurries. Timeout called by Marietta.
Timeout, Marietta.
With 7 minutes to go
it's
in this one.
the second charge timeout of the second half.
So we'll step aside while they talk this one over on a long 3rd down.
Hurry in and see why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. Ram, built to serve. Now during the Ram, make this the summer event with 0% financing for 72 months. Get an average $13,375 in finance savings on the 2022 Ram 1500.
Saving at the pump can be a pain. Skip the pin pad and save. Pay from your phone. And with BP Me Rewards, you can instantly get 5 cents off every gallon. Every time.
Georgia Power is here with a little reminder of how easy it is to save energy at home. Because it's often as simple as a twist. Or as easy as a lift. It could be a little squeeze. Or maybe just a pull. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you save energy for the bigger things in life. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for tips and programs to help save energy and money.
Your friends are still building sandcastles, but you've already booked a hot air balloon foliage tour. Bold move for some, another day in the fall for you. Fall hard with a $3 medium pumpkin cream cold brew. America runs on Dunkin'.
The CBS 46 Cool Ray First Alert Tracker, a weather tracker with the power to change lives, giving you first alerts before Georgia weather makes its move. Powered by cutting-edge technology to give you extra time to prepare. The CBS 46 Cool Ray First Alert Tracker.
Hurry in and see why more people are switching to Ram than ever before. Ram, built to serve. Now during the Ram, make this the summer event with 0% financing for 72 months. Get an average $13,375 in finance savings on the 2022 Ram 1500.
7 minutes to go in this one. It's pretty much been all Grayson. 32-6 Rams. And a 3rd down and 20 coming up for the Blue Devils out of the timeout. Blitz is coming. McCravey steps up to get away from it and goes down at the 33. And Jalen Smith, another open field tackle for the Rams.
Flying around there all over the place.
You can kind of see the exasperation of McCravey at the end of the play, kind of throwing up his arms and saying, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. And a night of frustration for him. 4th down. And they will bring the punt unit on.
Hurry them up. 5, 4, 3. Good job.
Got it off.
Yep, good job.
Line drive kick. Nobody back there. Caden High's got all kinds of room in front of him. And amazing that they shut it down. I mean, there was about 20 yards between when he caught it and the defender in front of him chasing him down because it was such a line drive kick.
That's what Coach Carter's telling him.
It's like when you see that,
you've got to go.
No galloping and dancing. Just go straight.
Yeah, there's no patience and no No,
just
DeAndre
go.
Swift stiff-legged.
Yeah, just go.
You got to go there. Chase Arnold comes
Yeah,
on.
he missed a golden opportunity right there. I mean, because, oh my goodness, it was wide open in front of him.
Well, they're in a hurry, and then it was kind of a line drive kick.
So, the coverage couldn't get down there.
That's right.
So, J.D. Davis, first start of his Grayson regular season career. Your thoughts on what you've seen?
A really good, first game for him. And we talked about this. He doesn't have to be a world beater. Stay within your game and let JoJo Stone, let all these guys do work for you. And as you get more comfortable into the season, you're going to get more of this playbook. But they're just so happy right now to have someone distributing the ball. Yeah, quarterback here.
Yeah, Rain Fry is coming in to play quarterback now. Look at those shoes, man.
Those are.
Where can I get some of those?
Aaron Richards just left. That's the Adidas.
Rain Fry back now in there at quarterback, I should say. Not back in, but in. And that is Amari Alston, the sophomore, getting his first carry of the game.
Yeah, you got a flag down, but you've got a very tired Marietta defense.
Holding. Offense.
Holding right there.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Spot of attack on the right.
Second down.
Just tackle the defensive end.
So that will wipe out the run by Amari Alston. But you're right. I mean, going back to, kind of put a bow on our conversation about J.D. Davis, Jeff Davis, J.D. Davis. Really, he just needs to be a game manager.
Yeah, right.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, right now, that's his role.
Because you have so many guys that you can get the ball to.
Absolutely.
For your offense to work. And in that regard, so he did his job very well tonight. He did that. He didn't turn the ball over.
Big game down in South Georgia tonight. Got an update. American Heritage is up 14-0 on Lowndes.
American Heritage out of
Sonny Michel's American Heritage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we're talking West Palm Beach.
Yes,
Palm Beach Gardens.
Yes. Tyson Campbell, Patrick Surtain, American Heritage. I actually went down there a couple years ago and I went to see James Cook and some guys play and went by. That was the first time I met Patrick Surtain and Tyson Campbell. And I look at 2 6'1" corners and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, never did a game with American Heritage. I did a couple of games involving St. Thomas Aquinas down there when. Well, they've always had it going on. So.
Oh my goodness.
So 4th down now for Grayson.
Quarterback goes in long snap.
Yeah, he's the long snapper.
Okay.
Ryan Fry, Rain Fry, the long snapper, and a quarterback. Well, you need someone to throw a spiral, right? Just a spiral between your legs, right?
Well, Loganville threw one backwards last night.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible play. If you haven't seen that yet, Google that, Loganville, and how they won in 4 overtimes. I've never seen anything quite like that before in my life. Joe Taylor with the punt. Hits at the 48, bounces backwards to the other 48.
The thing that's amazing about that play is they meant to do it. It was an executed backwards jump pass, basically.
They had practiced that.
There's no question.
And you talk about a backyard football play.
My goodness.
So Marietta going back on offense perhaps for the final time in this game. And trailing 32-6. Grayson playing at home. Britt Moody Field in Grayson Community Stadium next Friday night, hosting Eagles Landing.
Good job there.
McCravey escapes the rush for a moment at least. Man, he's going to be tired tonight.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
He's going to be tired.
Frederick got blown up. What's amazing is that when the ball gets there on a pass play, there's like 3 guys that hit you fast. I mean, they're just there. Play of the game presented by the Mechanical Trades Institute. Take you back to the final seconds of the first half, and the bullet pass by J.D. Davis to Mason Humphrey. Maybe the prettiest play of the night. That is our play of the game presented by Mechanical Trades Institute. At the time, put Grayson up 15-0 going into halftime. Second down and 10. McCravey throwing on the run and found a man open. Mathis spins and turns, heads to the pylon, dives, and touchdown Marietta.
Nice job.
Christian Mathis, touchdown Marietta.
So another positive for the Blue Devils to take out of this game. 49-yard touchdown pass to Christian Mathis. That on the run.
Yes, he did. Put his foot in the ground, the first field. Touchdown. Nice play, McCravey. Just find him in that little hole. Get you playmaker.
Yeah, he's shown me a lot here in this game too, because he has been beat up and battered, and he has hung in there and played hard, and even taken over as the punter.
Yes. Because
he needed to late in the game. Going for 2 again. Got time to survey the field. Now losing that time and throwing, and off the hands of Morgan on the back line of the end zone. That should have been 2. So 32-12 now the score. Had the time to make a play happen, and he did.
Oh my goodness, what a good ball there.
I mean, he bought time in the play to find the open receiver, and Luke just couldn't come up with it.
I tell you, when you go to a new team, and you probably know some players, but to gain respect of a locker room, they're going to watch this tape and know that he took some hits, and he stood in there, and he's still delivering the fourth quarter, and that's how you win over a locker room at a new place specifically.
Yeah, I mean, that's when you're the quarterback.
Yes.
A lot of times you end up wearing your teammates' mistakes.
That's right.
Not all positions are like that.
Yep.
But when you're the quarterback and your team makes a mistake, you a lot of times take the physical punishment for that.
Yep.
And he's done that tonight.
Grayson
calls timeout here.
Charge timeout of the second half.
I give him a star tonight just for his toughness. And then once he finally got a chance to do some things, showed us he can throw on the run, he can keep a play alive. Long season, but Grayson's going to win the season opener here tonight.
Coach Carter still coaching hard. He did not want to give up any points.
Ends up giving up a couple of touchdowns. 4th season as the Rams head coach, 35-6. And remember when he took over this program, things weren't great. I mean, you know, they had some issues in the program, and he came in there and installed some, discipline and took some things over. Things weren't going that well relative to the Grayson expectation. He went 12-1 in his 1 season at Creekview after arriving, as I said, as the defensive coordinator, where he was at Valdosta. They won a state title. There's the onside kick, and it goes through. That's a live ball, and Grayson gets on top of it. Mathis was there, man. He did a great job of dancing around that football to make sure it didn't hit him first.
Was like a coach up 20?
No. I remember the Corky Kell luncheon. I mean, that's what he looked like. I was trying to interview. I was like, Coach, relax. This is the fun part.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time. He is extremely intense, but I've seen some sides of Coach, and he lets his guard down, and those kids play hard for him.
Oh, I love him. He's a great guy.
Yep, yeah.
Taylor on the carry, picks up 4 or 5 yards. But it was really funny because he had that stern look on his face while we were doing, the walk-around interviews with the coaches.
And it's a totally different rule, but I cannot stand the college rule where you can't hire high school coaches basically now, or you can't recruit that school. This is an individual like that this guy could go to the next level. You know what I mean? He's got that type in him. And you look at Adam Clack. Now it's Charlotte. He has to make that jump. With Charlotte, they can't recruit anybody from Milton for 2 years.
2nd down and 6. Taylor still running hard all the way down to the 28-yard line.
So Taylor's still in the game, but you see some.
That gets him over 100 yards rushing for the game.
See some younger guys from Marietta.
Result of the play is a first down for Grayson.
Game's key first down presented by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. The one to put a capper on this thing.
We got a halftime injury report from our 5-star intern, Emma Johnson, cheerleader. She's okay. A little banged up on the. She knows what the turf burn is now on the elbow, but Emma's fine. She'll be back.
I'd be in traction.
Oh, no doubt. I'd be at Grady right now.
I'd be in a full body cast.
Yes, she cheered another game on top of working all day and working last night in Rome.
Amari Alston on the carry. Down to our final minute here in the Corky Kell Classic.
Quick thoughts. Mill Creek, Jeremy Haslinski.
Yeah.
Brookwood, Dylan Logan puts one away.
Yeah, you see the value of the quarterback, and but Hayden Clark too.
Absolutely played.
I mean, he didn't have the sizzle stats that Lonergan and Heklinski had, but with the game on the line, he threw the game-winning touchdown pass in the final minute of the game.
Yes.
In Mill Creek's 44-41 victory over Walton.
It'll be hard to top that game at any point this year.
And the teams are going to line up and shake hands. Grayson will start the season 32-12, win their first ever appearance in the Corky Kell Classic, beating Marietta by 3 touchdowns. So that'll do it. 11 games, fabulous lineup, had a great time, had a blast.
Let's get it next week, man.
And it all continues. And the great thing about this is like the Super Bowl at the start of the season.
Absolutely. It's Daytona 500.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole good comparison, because this just is opening the door for a great season. Super event here at Mercedes-Benz today with 4 games in the bins, and Grayson wraps it up. Announcing themselves, not that anybody didn't know that already, as state championship contenders in 7A.
No doubt about that.
32-12 the final. That's going to wrap it up from here. Now for Rusty Mansell, Brandon Adams, Jeff Sintel, Bob Houghton, Fletcher Proctor, Kaylee Mansell, our entire on-air team, but also the team behind us that you never see, who do a great job. The guys in the truck.
Oh, man.
Super job. For all of them, I'm Matt Stewart. Good night. For now, we're going to send it to the postgame show right now to get things finished up for the night.